Now, in true Blue Peter style, what I did a minute ago, I cut some wads of baby white, that is. I've cut 3 because I think this will probably be more than enough for this barrel. So you cut 3 wads of baby white. These have been dried out and then they've been sprayed with a lot of cleaning, degreasing fluid, and one of the barrel gun care products. Soak it in that, bit of WD-40 or 3-in-1 oil, something along them lines. Probably better to use, rather than just use something that you've got lying around in your shed. If you're not sure, then use one of the recommended gun care products. But I'll be perfectly honest, I use 3-in-1 oil, and I find that does the job for me. It certainly brings the barrel back nice and clean. Right, what I did there on the end of this fishing trace is a loop, and I've simply just threaded the wad of baby white through the loop. At this stage, pull that up to the breech, make sure that the loop's going to go through cleanly. Just bring this over to the camera so you can see that. There you go, and then just grab hold of it with your puller, the other end, just pull that into the breech. I'm going to put this down where I can hold it properly without any chance of dropping it, and then without smashing the light, just pull through. Right, well that's the first pull through, and you can see how effective it is. I didn't realise how dirty my barrel was. Would you look at that? How dirty is that? I have actually been using, you see all the dirt on there? Job's a good one. Right, I have actually been using Crossman Premiers in here, and like I say, they're like the perfect woman. They're very good, but they're dirty. So repeat the process. That through there. I say this is a plastic coated wire braid fishing trace that I'm using. As long as you're not going to use something that's going to damage the barrel, you know, you could use something else. I'm not saying that you have to use this, but you know, engage brain before you do it. Just don't use something that's going to ruffle your back, you know, mess your rifling up in your barrel. These usually have a like a metal collet or whatever wrapped round to make the loop. Well, I've actually replaced this end that's going through the barrel. I've replaced with a piece of heat shrink and some thread locker, just to hold it in place, and that means there's nothing metal or that, you know, going to be damaging the barrel. Right, so that's set up, ready to go again. I'll just show you that one more time. Right, that's the wadding on the pulling device. Put that nice and stable. Sometimes if you've got someone handy to hold the gun for you while you're doing this, it's not such a bad thing to have. Nice and tight, this one. Should get all the muck out what's left. Right, that's the second pull through. Really don't like. Right, I'm going to put that on the stands. Right, second pull through. She's come through pretty clean, and I would say that that is all she'll need. Right, like I say, these are just pieces, little strips I've cut of baby wipe, and they've got a gun cleaning, barrel cleaning product on them. To be honest, it is 3-in-1 oil is what I've used, which is a cleaning agent as well as a lubricator. So that's cleaned the barrel and protected it. So if you can see that, there's my little loop with my little heat shrink, plastic electrical heat shrink round, and this is just a plasticated braid, metal braid for fishing. It's got a little bar through the top bit just so I've got something, because you really do need something you can pull tightly on. You could use a little bit of dowel with the you know, with that tied to it, that'd be fine. This is about £1 for one of these lengths of coated wire. It just, because it's a plastic coated wire, it just pushes through the barrel very easy. So that's that. That's about £1. Yeah, I've used one baby wipe cut into 3, and I've only used 2 of the bits. Okay, so and a couple of squirts of 3-in-1 oil. So I mean that's pretty cheap. I really don't think you can get much cheaper than that. Like I say, there's a lot of people out there selling rifle cleaning, you know, barrel cleaning kits and so on, and you can spend your money on them if you like. But as long as you've got a good anti-corrosive gun protecting fluid, you don't really need much else. Like I say, a couple of squirts. The liquids are quite dear, but you only use a tiny little drop of them to maintain your gun, and if you spent a lot of money on your guns, like I'm sure we all do, you know, it's a good idea to protect these, and this will take 20 or 30 shots now to lead back up, and then she'll be spot on. To be honest, she was shooting alright anyway, even with the barrel as dirty as it was. But the barrel will react a little bit to this cleaning. It will take, because it'll have de-leaded the barrel, it'll probably take 20 or 30 shots for the accuracy to come back again, and then she'll be tickety-boo. So that's my little how-to video on barrel cleaning. That's ready now. She, you know, basically just put my bits and bobs back together, put back on my Dave Lilly air stripper. You can actually decock these. Pull back the bolt, hold the trigger down. There you go. That's decocked. She's nice and safe now, and that barrel is all lovely, cleaned, ready to go. And there's some lubrication in there, so that I haven't got to worry about my barrel becoming corroded and that while she's resting. So thanks for tuning in. Those of you that have come over from the airgunforum.net, thanks very much for watching and following me over and watching my videos and stuff.